see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. So, the Old Dominion Monarchs offense comes on the field first today. And this team finds itself now one win away from a national championship. Made the playoff last year, Joel. Didn't work out well. They told us they've learned a lot from that, and so far, they've proven their point.
Well, Chris, as we know in the modern day of college football, I think the most important factor is
season opening. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. After the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. Certainly hope. Championship game participation isn't finished. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Woods. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? And the Monarchs looking to keep this drive moving. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Offense clicking now to first down at the 45. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They're going to run it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Pulls it in. It's John. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The Monarchs will line up on first and 10. They mix it up with a run. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw. The catch is made.
This battle on the outside is fun to watch. Chris, they're doing a good job on both sides. This is good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver. They complete the slant. But how about the defensive back? He's right in his hip pocket. So right when that ball is completed, he gets him down to the ground.
Quarterback looking to scramble. The Rebels fail to get a stop on third down again. Now whistles here. We've got a man down on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Here comes the rush. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
Scanning the field. It's Woods. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Has it back to the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the Monarchs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Cut quickly. Touchdown, Monarchs. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense. Right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. The Rebels offense gets their first crack now. What an opportunity for this team. It's a program that has national championship DNA, but they fell short last year. Is this group capable of getting back to the winner's circle?
Well, it's certainly the DNA of this program, Chris. You're exactly right. And as a player, you really, and that's your opportunity.
It's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Old Dominion. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
This group is so good. You try to force the ball against this group, they are going to step in front and pick it off. But here's what I really love. Look at all of these guys. All 10 players that don't have the ball. They're looking for blocks, trying to put it in the end zone. That's exactly what they do.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Goes out of bounds, but they move it across the 30. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tackle at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more.
He's got a crease. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down, and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of
breaks into the clear.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this, run the football, you don't really have a chance. You're
deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap.
It's a fumble. Scooped up with the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
I think this back just lost a little bit of confidence. option once he was across the line to gain. It's third down. He's going to move the chains, but the ability of a defender to get in the hip pocket of a slant route and then get over the top and bat it away, that is elite stuff right there. And they are making life really difficult on this quarterback.
And now the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here. That's a solid tackle by this defense, just short of the marker, but inside of 2 yards, I think you're going to go for this if you're the offense. I would certainly be aggressive here on fourth down.
And it's Old Dominion in front now. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. To the air, it's Woods. He's looking to scramble. And he slides down. It's enough for the first down. Solid run. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. The Monarchs line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Fights off a defender. Look out, he's breaking free. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line of game, moves the chains for a first down.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Monarchs are in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Woods. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback keeps it here. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, give half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Monarchs. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
It's just such a weapon to have a guy that outside of the schematics of the play can scramble his way for a touchdown. There's nothing really the defense can do here, Chris. Unless you've got a spy with great athleticism, this quarterback's going to beat you on the outside, and he does here for a score.
And now the try here for the extra point. He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard for no gain.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
I really love this decision by the quarterback because he doesn't force the ball down the field. He gets what he can get, and he creates a much more manageable third down. Now you've got a better chance to move the chains and convert on this next down than you otherwise would have being backed up.
And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Oh, they're having some real issues here with ball security. This running back already fumbled, and now he puts it on the ground again. They are so fortunate. Look at the bounce right back to him. He's able to recover, but I think that they need to make a switch. You cannot have a guy that's going to be this loose with the football.
Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. Open field ahead. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important, plus this offense is staying on schedule.
Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Monarchs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
And the gain just good enough for a first down.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And now a timeout called by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. QB keeper all the way. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So here comes second down now. Every play in Dominion.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half. Able to execute, get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Woods. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He knocks it through with confidence, and they add to their lead.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points.
And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. And there's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
And they've got him. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pass. It's Woods. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
This guy is in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain. That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Picks up the force and is still going. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. And the Monarchs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. It's a shotgun run call. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs.
Touchdown, Monarchs. They cap the drive with 6 points. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Pounding away with the run game. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Monarchs come to the line to start a fresh set of... He'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's John. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That's a tough thing to see here in such a lopsided game. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Back to throw. It's Woods. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Why are they not...
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. Joel, think about that. What it took to get here. Never to stumble. Always to answer the challenge.
And Chris, it's never been harder in this era because of the 9 games in the conference schedule, the conference championship game. You've got to go through the entirety of the college football playoff. To achieve this, it's almost unprecedented. We've seen a couple of teams come close. We saw Indiana a few years. They were able to get it done. But my goodness, what a year for this group and this coaching staff. This is a team that all of college football will remember for a long time.
So that's it. We are sorry to see an ending to a wild, very exciting season of college football. Let's pay tribute one more time to this season's national champions. For Joel Clapp and Holly Rowe and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Official, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Old Dominion Monarchs.